West Virginia missing persons and statistics. West Virginia, located in the southern or mid-Atlantic regions of the United States, shares borders with Pennsylvania to the north and east, Maryland to the east and northeast, Virginia to the southeast, Kentucky to the southwest, and Ohio to the northwest. Ranked as the 10th smallest state by area and the 12th least populous, it is home to approximately 1,793,716 residents. The capital and largest city, Charleston, boasts a population of 49,055. The state's northern panhandle aligns with Pennsylvania and Ohio, forming a tri-state region with cities like Wheeling, Weirton, and Morgantown situated just across the border from the Pittsburgh metropolitan area. In the southwest, Huntington lies in proximity to Ohio and Kentucky, while Martinsburg and Harpers Ferry in the eastern panhandle region are integral parts of the Washington metropolitan area, bridging the gap between Maryland and Virginia. West Virginia is often categorized within various U.S. geographical regions, including the Mid-Atlantic, the Upland South, and the southeastern United States. Notably, it is the sole state entirely encompassed by the Appalachian Regional Commission's service area, commonly known as Appalachia. West Virginia Amber Alert.
This year marks the 20th anniversary of Amber Alerts in West Virginia. The program has helped recover countless children over the years and save lives. 5's Lauren Farnsworth tells us more about the history of the alert system in our state.
The Amber Alert system started in 1996 and was built out of tragedy. Amber stands for America's Missing Broadcast Emergency Response, and it was created as a legacy to 9-year-old Amber Hagerman. She was kidnapped while riding her bike in Arlington, Texas, and was later found in a ditch, but her killer was never found. West Virginia adopted this system in 2003. John Bischoff is the vice president of the Missing Children's Division. He says Amber Alert is making a difference in saving children's lives. As of January 2, 2023, there have been over 1,000 children successfully recovered through Amber Alert, and over 100 children rescued because of wireless emergency alert. Bischoff says the program is based on quick engagement with local law enforcement and the media to get information to the public.
When a child goes missing, the investigating agency makes the decision, are they going to try to activate an Amber Alert for a missing child case? They speak with the state missing child clearinghouse, which is normally, and as it is in West Virginia, in the state police. They look at the circumstances of the missing child case. They look at their own policies and their own guidelines and decide.
Bischoff says each state has a different plan for Amber Alerts, but there are federal recommendations for system plans.
One, the child has to be in the National Crime Information Center in the system, NCIC. There has to be a reason to believe that the child is at risk for either serious bodily injury or even possibly, unfortunately, death. They have to know that an abduction has in fact taken place.
Bischoff says whenever you see an Amber Alert or missing child poster, each of those is a call for public assistance. He says at the end of the day, it only takes one set of eyes to be a hero.
Tips and leads have led to so many child recoveries across this nation over the years. We know it's a proven system. We know it works, and we're always looking to enhance it and make it better.
What parents can do now to protect their children is talking and educating them on safety and what to do in certain situations. If you have a child that goes missing, you should immediately contact your local law enforcement and give them as much details as you can, and then call the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Keeping you connected in Harrison County, Lauren Farnsworth.
In West Virginia, the state police activate the Amber Alert when the following criteria are met. The child is believed to be abducted. The child is 17 years of age or younger. The child may be in danger of death or serious bodily injury too. West Virginia passed Schuyler's Law in 2013 to eliminate the criterion of runaway children for triggering an Amber Alert. Schuyler's Law, Bill 2453. Schuyler Annette Nees was an American teenage girl who disappeared from her home in Star City, West Virginia, around midnight on July 6, 2012. Nees's body was found in January 2013, across the nearby state line, in Wayne Township, Greene County, Pennsylvania. Nees was murdered by two of her high school best friends, Shelia Eddy and Rachel Schoaf. In December 2012, Schoaf confessed to authorities that she and Eddy planned and carried out Nees's murder. Shoaf pleaded guilty to second-degree murder on May 1, 2013, and was sentenced to 30 years in prison with eligibility for parole after 10 years. Eddy pleaded guilty to first-degree murder on January 24, 2014, and was sentenced to life in prison with eligibility for parole after 15 years. Neeza's disappearance led to new West Virginia legislation that made changes to the Amber Alert missing child alert system. An Amber Alert was not issued in Skylar Neeza's disappearance because the circumstances did not meet all 4 criteria for an alert to be issued. 1. A child is believed to be abducted. 2. The child is under 18. 3. The child may be in danger of death or serious injury. 4. There is sufficient information to indicate the Amber Alert would be helpful. A waiting period of 48 hours had to elapse before a teenager could be considered missing. A West Virginia state legislator from the Nees Family Home District introduced a bill called Skylar's Law to modify West Virginia's Amber Alert plan to issue immediate public announcements when any child is reported missing and in danger, regardless of whether the child is believed to have been kidnapped. Opinion columns appeared in both West Virginia and national media in support of Skylar's Law, some of which also acknowledged criticism and drawbacks of the legislation. On March 27, 2013, the West Virginia House of Delegates approved Skylar's Law with a 98-0 vote. On April 12, 2013, the West Virginia Senate unanimously passed the law, but made minor technical changes to the bill which the House of Delegates voted to accept on the same day. West Virginia Governor Earl Ray Tomblin signed the legislation into law in May 2013. House passes Skylar's Law, Bill 2453. Today on the floor, 12 bills were passed, including House Bill 2453, or otherwise known as Skylar's Law, which would expand the coverage under the Amber Alert plan, which currently applies only to children believed to be abducted. This bill would include children reported to law enforcement authorities as missing, regardless of circumstance. Silver Alert. Silver Alert utilizes broadcast media to notify the general public and law enforcement when an adult with cognitive impairment, memory, thinking, and reasoning problems, is missing. The alert includes a description of the person, anything known about the circumstances of the person's disappearance, and other information that the state police may think is relevant to locating the individual. If a loved one with cognitive impairment is missing, call the state police or local law enforcement to submit a missing persons report and ask them to activate Silver Alert. One of the 6 troop commanders in the state must approve the request and notify the media. The state police also notifies the Department of Transportation, Division of Highways and West Virginia Turnpike Commission. Through the use of electronic signs, motorists are informed that a Silver Alert is active and in progress. These signs also inform motorists on how to report any information they may have to the state police or other appropriate law enforcement. If you have a loved one with a cognitive impairment who may wander and become lost, be prepared. It is important to have the following information readily available to assist law enforcement and other responders in locating your loved one, if necessary. Current photo of the person. What the person is wearing. Birthmarks, tattoos, and scars. Dental records and whether the person wears dentures. Daily habits, friends, and where the person might try to go. Copy of the vehicle registration and make and model of the car he is driving. Whether there is a GPS, OnStar tracking device built into the car. Whether there is a GPS tracking device on the person, bracelet, sewn into the person's clothing, etc. For more information about Silver Alert, please contact the Bureau of Senior Services at 304-558-3317, or toll-free 877-987-3646. Missing person statistics. Navigating the shadows, the statistical landscape of missing persons in West Virginia. West Virginia, nestled within the Appalachian region, confronts the enigmatic challenge of missing persons, a phenomenon that evokes a sense of urgency and empathy. The statistical overview paints a complex tableau, revealing the intricacies of unresolved cases, identification challenges, and the lesser-known realm of unclaimed individuals. This essay endeavors to unravel the statistical tapestry of missing persons in West Virginia, shedding light on the persisting challenges and the collective effort required for resolution. 1. The enigma of open cases. A. Missing persons. Open cases, 142. 1. The considerable number of open cases signifies the persistent challenge faced by law enforcement and families alike. 2. families grappling with uncertainty, communities affected, and law enforcement navigating the complexities of ongoing investigations. B. Resolved cases, 107. 1. Commending the dedication of law enforcement in bringing resolution to a significant number of cases. 2. Delving into the factors contributing to successful resolutions for insights into improving future investigations. 2. The challenge of unidentified persons. A. Open cases, 31. 1. The existence of unidentified persons adds a layer of complexity to the broader issue of missing individuals. 2. The need for advanced forensic technologies and interagency collaboration to hasten identification and bring closure. B. Resolved cases, 38. 1. Celebrating the successes in identifying unknown individuals. 2. Understanding the significance of resolution for families in the justice system. 3. Unclaimed persons. A. Open cases, 68. 1. The unique challenge presented by unclaimed persons, often overshadowed in discussions of missing individuals. 2. Analyzing the reasons behind unclaimed status and strategies to address this less explored aspect. B. Resolved cases, 1. 1. The solitary case of resolution prompts exploration into the factors contributing to successful reconnection. 2. Examining the protocols and interventions that led to the resolution of an unclaimed person's case. 4. The human impact. A. Families and communities. 1. Delving into the emotional toll on families affected by missing persons cases. 2. Emphasizing the importance of community support networks for those navigating the complexities of unresolved cases. B. Law enforcement. 1. Recognizing the unwavering efforts of law enforcement in addressing missing persons cases. 2. Advocating for continuous resource allocation, training, and collaborative initiatives for enhanced efficacy. 5. Forging the path forward. A. Technological advancements. 1. Investing in cutting-edge forensic technologies to expedite the identification process for unidentified persons. 2. Facilitating interagency collaboration for the swift exchange of information and resources. B. Public awareness and community involvement. 1. Fostering public awareness and community involvement in missing persons cases. 2. Establishing robust support networks and resources to aid families in their quest for resolution. C. Legislative support. 1. Advocating for legislative measures that support efficient reporting, investigation, and resolution of missing persons cases. 2. Addressing gaps in existing protocols and proposing measures for continual improvement. The challenge of missing persons in West Virginia is an intricate tapestry woven with open cases, resolved cases, unidentified persons, and unclaimed individuals. Resolving this enigma requires a comprehensive approach, combining advanced technology, community engagement, and legislative support. By addressing these aspects, West Virginia can work towards reducing the number of open cases, providing closure to families, and enhancing the overall effectiveness of missing persons investigations. The human impact of these cases necessitates a collective commitment to ensuring the safety and well-being of every individual within the state. Missing persons, 142. Open cases, 107. Resolved cases. Unidentified persons, 31. Open cases, 38. Resolved cases. Unclaimed persons, 68. Open cases, 1. Resolved cases.